Hello everyone, and welcome to a quick little video on how to put some of your folks into neighborhood news. There's a number of different ways that you can do it. You can go in and do people individually, set them up for neighborhood news in a different couple of ways, or you can do it by groups if you have people grouped in different ways. I'm going to show you both ways today. All right, so my dashboard is going to look a little bit different because I have the manager dashboard, but if you go to people and you go to my people, you'll come to this screen. I'm going to show you the easiest way. Let's say you just put somebody in here. I'm going to use my wife because that's my dummy account I like to go to. So I'm going to search for Melanie Clock. There she is. All right, contact Melanie Clock. So I have to select her, or I can simply just click her name and go into her client dashboard. Now, depending on what you have set up over here, you look over here to the left and you'll see subscriptions. Now, this one says I've already have a neighborhood news set up for this person, but I can add a second one. So this may have campaigns here. It might have nothing over here under subscriptions, but you're simply going to click add, and then you're going to have two options for subscriptions. One is listing announcements and one is neighborhood news. So we're going to go in to do the neighborhood news. Now there are two different ways that you can set up. It's almost like an MLS search or a Real Scout search. It's just how it comes to them is a little bit different. So the easiest way is to do it by zip code. So I'm going to click zip code. Up will pop a already written, message, and it's customized for this person. That'll send them to the link. But you can change this. You can change whatever it says. So take a look through it, see if it's anything that you like, or modify it to fit your needs. Now, for this new subscription, it gives you a little down here at the bottom, active subscription. She already has one. Well, it's actually my email address, 414612. But let's say they wanted to look in Hilton as well, because they're looking for Hilton schools, but they still want to look by zip code. So I'm going to add a second subscription, and I'm getting this little error code saying zip code required, because up here, zip code, I'm going to put 14468, and then I can click done. And now there's going to be another subscription. Here are the two subscriptions, the 14468. Now, I'm going to go back through the process one more time, adding subscription, neighborhood news, because I wanted to show you the custom targeted search. I'm going to click go for that. Here, you have all sorts of options. Let's say we just wanted to look in North Greece. So I'm going to type in North Greece. And up it pops, select it. And there are already predetermined boundaries for that certain search area. Okay? So let's say that this buyer is looking up to $400,000, wants 3,000 square feet, has to have at least 3 bedrooms. We can add these filters to this as well. So that way they're not seeing every $150,000 ranch home, we're just seeing the homes that they may be interested in. So we can go to price, maximum price, let's say is $400,000, and apply it. And then it needs to have minimally 3 bedrooms. All right, so then there's under filters, these are all the different property types. We just want single family, so I'm going to unselect all of these others. And then square footage we said was up to 3,000. So drop down right there and apply. Okay. Now, I said maybe we're looking for Hilton School. This is predetermined, but we don't want to be all the way over here in Charlotte. I know the area, and I know this is definitely Greece schools, and part of this is definitely Hilton schools. So there is another option over here on the map. I can simply draw. So I'm going to quick draw, and they want to be here, 14468 a little bit, North Greece. I know that's Hilton Schools. Hilton Schools come in right there. and like that. So I'm just going to complete the circle there. That's the area with all of these filters that are going to search. There's all the listings that are popping up. So I'm going to click next. There's the contact there. Click next again. Here are all the filters. Single family, 3,000 square feet or less, 3 or more for bedroom, 400,000 or less. Okay? So as the system's working here, this is how it's going to look to them. It's going to pop up neighborhood news, and here are listings, and they can click on any of these listings and take a look at them. All right? There's information here on trends that are happening. What's happening with the number of listings? What's the pricing doing in that area? So there's a lot of data here that they can obtain from you monthly. Now, if they click the view full report over here on the right, this is what it's going to look like. All right? There's all sorts of fun stuff in here for them to take a look at, and it's all branded right to you. So once you're satisfied with this, you would simply click send to whatever your client. In this case, it's Melanie Clock. All right? All right, I'm going to cancel that one because I don't want to set up too many more to come to my email address. Now, let's say you have a number of clients and you have them possibly grouped. All right? So let's say you had all your North Greece folks grouped in one area. So, and you had them on a list here because you want to target them. All right? So I'm going to search for yellow because I have a category called yellow category. But maybe I don't want everybody on this list. All right? So I'm going to select a couple people on this list. So anybody I want to, but I'm going to want to mass enter it to all of them. Okay, I could select all of them and send it to everybody in this category, or pick and choose a few people because maybe these two live in North Greece. Now, I come to this action button here, the add to, and there's a drop down where I find neighborhood news, and I can either do a quick or custom. So the quick is simply adding zip codes, right? Now, I've already got them grouped because they're North Greece people. I could enter the same zip code. Type it in here, 14612 as an example, apply it to all, and it pops up. Or maybe they're all buyers, and they have different zip codes that they're looking for. So maybe this one is looking in Brockport area, so 14420. All right, and as soon as I click done, it will send out the standard neighborhood news to all those people. All right, now, let's take a look. These two are still selected. Go back to my action button here, the add to, neighborhood news, and go to custom. This is exactly like we did before, where we might look for a specific area. So maybe North Greece. And there it pops up again. Maybe I just want to keep it more general. They just want to have an idea of what's happening in real estate, not with any specific filters here. And you go through the process again of clicking next, making sure that you have the correct people, and then an example here, and you can edit and you can go back, and then you send it off to those folks. Okay, so it's really easy to do it either to add individually or by groups. And you can do what I do if you want to see what it looks like. Again, as you go through the process, it gives you examples of what it'll look like, but this also gives you an idea of how you can group people, send it out to mass, or you can go into each individual file and send something that would be appropriate to them. Again, how this is different from a home search is that it just gives a lot more information on what is happening in the zip code, or what is happening in the area you selected, or what's happening with homes at a specific price point or style or some other filter or attribute that you have added. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Let me know if you have any questions.